may lamat na ba ang relasyon ni Martin Romualdez at BBM? Is there something fishy going on between the two? At kasali si F. Eliza Marcos. Kasi may lumalabas na mga leaked document ngayon na kung saan nakasaad doon na papalitan na, tatanggalin na si Martin Romualdez bilang House Speaker. Naku, totoo kaya yung kabibig? Naku, hindi ako maniniwala. Kasi alam mo naman, Martin Romualdez, BBM, Liza Marcos, parang triad lang yan, tatlong yan eh. They are connected to each other and they are helping to each other. They are connivance. Kaya nga hindi ako maniniwala tatanggalin si Martin Romualdez for the 20th Congress, di ba? Pero may nag-leak na document. Sabi pa na iba, fake news yan. Fake yan. Pero manood tayo kabibiga, meron ako nakitang video kung saan pinag-uusapan itong nag-leak na document na papalitan na si Martin Romualdez. Nako, ano kayang reaction ni Martin Romualdez nito? Let's listen.
Kumakalat ngayon sa social media ang PDF file document na ito na kung saan ay tila nagko-complain si DILG Secretary John Vic Remulla patungkol sa rampant corruption.
Nagko-complain daw di umano si John Vic Remulla tungkol sa rampant na corruption? Hala, totoo ba ito mga kabibig?
Sa Kongreso at tila nagmumungkahi kay President BBM napalitan na si Martin Romualdez bilang House Speaker. Ngunit ayon naman sa mga netizens ay baka naman drama lang ito at palabas na kunwari ay galit-galitan sila ayon pa sa nadiskubre ni Ka-Eric Jeff Celis.
Ito, Ka-Erica, here is it now. The PDF file copy is with me. The Marcos-Romualdez alliance is breaking up soon. And please read and share the exclusive memo below. True or false? Totoo ba ito or fake ito?
Here it is now. The PDF file copy.
Ano ba yung PDF
memorandum for the President from the Executive Secretary.
Oh, from the Executive Secretary, Yusik Marilyn Charis A. Lagamon, Lay Law Survey Presentation on April 8. Huy, totoo kaya ito? Totoo kaya ito, kabibig? I was wondering kung totoo ito. Kasi na-shock ako. Di ba? Ito, tingnan natin basahin natin kung ano ang laman. Basahin to ha. Wait for a while. Basahin ko. Sabi dito, the PR team, number 4 to. The PR team will need to redouble their efforts over the next month to undo the damage done by the critics against the Malacanang. Their actions on former President Duterte's arrest have severely undermined the strong position we have built over more than a year. O ito pa, media actions need to focus on Visayas. The key is to carry out intensive and positive propaganda for the government on multimedia platforms. Let the people pay attention to the fact that the Bagong Pilipinas, led by the President, can benefit the country so that the people will turn to support the President and withdraw their support to the former President. Uy, totoo kaya to? Kaya sabi ng iba, kaya pala, sentro ang Bisaya sa 20 pesos na bigas. Ito pala yung plano nila. Pero I'm not sure kung totoo ba ito. Naku mga kabibig. Ano kaya ang truthfulness sa issue na ito? Naku. At ito pa kabibig, i-share ko sa inyo yung importante ba? Napaka-importanting news tungkol kay Martin Romualdez. Pero hindi pa ito sure kung totoo ba itong leaked document kasi marami ng fake news ngayon. I-check natin later kung totoo ba ito hindi. So number 8, DILG Secretary Remulla said corruption was rampant in Congress under Speaker Romualdez's leadership, which significantly lowered the Bagong Pilipinas approval and trust ratings during the campaign. Wait muna. Di ba bago lang naglabas ng ratings na kung saan mataas ang tiwala ng mga tao sa House of Representatives? Di ba si Martin yon? Di ba? So parang, ewan ko kabibig. Even the military has expressed dissatisfaction many times. The president needs to make a determined effort to replace the speaker. The president acknowledged that a strong Congress leader could effectively improve the government's approval and trust ratings and said it will consider to place Congressman Tiangco as speaker candidate if the results in the House is unsatisfactory. Pero ang resulta naman ng House ngayon is 59 something. So mataas ang House rating, 'di ba? Sa latest survey, 'di ba? sa Tangere yata, mataas ang House rating. So hindi pwedeng mapalitan si Martin Romualdez. Ito pa, Congressman Tiangco said he would adjust the campaign strategies according to the current election situation, especially in media. The opponent's actions have seriously interfered with voters' judgment, which is the main reason for our decline in approval and trust ratings. The president instructed him as a campaign manager, si Congressman Tiangco pala ang campaign manager, to fully advance the media actions and make sure it is funded and logistically ready for the next month. Oh, kailan ba ito? April 15. Oh, totoo kaya ito, kabibig? Sige, mag-search ako, kabibig, ha, kung totoo man ito or totoo ba ito or hindi. Kasi kailangan din natin maglebak-lebak, kaya dapat may totoo ito. Ay, ito. May nakita. Fake pala yun, kabibig. Oo, kabibig. Fake pala. Naglabas na ang naglabas, ito kabibig, share ko sa inyo, ha. Naglabas ang tinawag na fake news ng palasyo ang kumakalat na umano'y memorandum hinggil sa Lilo survey presentation. So fake pala to, mga kabibig. Wala palang ganito, mga kabibig. O, hindi pala to. Pero certified copy to, tapos may seal dito. Office of the, release April 15. Pero may imposible naman kung tawag dito, imposible naman kung gawa-gawa lang ito, makahanap kaya sila ng certified copy. 'Di ba? Ang hirap naman i-edit ito. Kasi tawag dito, may isa dito, tapos may another naman dito, stamp dito. 'Di ba? 'Yun ang mga tanong ng mga netizens. Fake ba talaga 'yan? Fake nga, sabi ng Malacanang. So wag kayong maniwala sa dokumentong pinalabas ngayon. It's not true. It's fake. Tapos may statement din dito, mga kabibig. Ito, basahin natin, ha. Ito. Statement from the Office of the Executive Secretary. It has come to our attention that an internal memorandum purportedly issued by undersigned as Executive Secretary and detailing a discussion of a survey presentation and hinting at a change in the leadership of the House of Representatives have been circulating on social media. The Office of the Executive Secretary categorically denies the authenticity of the said memorandum. Apparently, the spurious memorandum is a blatant attempt to spread disinformation and to sow division in the ranks of the administration candidates. It should be dismissed as the handiwork of malicious minds. Lucas P. Bersamin, Executive Secretary. So, fake news pala yung kabibig. Correction lang, ha. Fake news po yun. At nakakasira po yan sa administrasyon, lalo na sa alyansa ni BBM. So, wag maniwala, mga kabibig. Yun ang sabi ni Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin. Ang iba naman nag-react na, sayang, peke pa. Sabi ng mga ibang netizen ba, naku, akala namin totoo, sayang, fake news pala. Akala ko naman ina-action na talaga ng executive, yung corrupt na House of Representatives. Hindi naman pala. Yun ang reaction ni Brian Sales Borromeo. Sabi ni Benjamin L. Custodio, sana totoo na ang balitang kumakalat dahil dapat na siyang palitan. Isama niyo na rin ang lahat ng party list. Gusto na nang palitan si Martin Romualdez. Tama, huwag nang sibakin si Kleng-Kleng, nakakaaliw siya. Ito pa, napakagulo ng administrasyon na ito. Ang daming mapeke, mga papeles, napaka-weak from Benjamin Vallejera.